Yeah, that's probably a bad idea.
Live from North Olmsted, Ohio, this is Square Table Degenerates Podcast.
My name's Pat. I'm a bachelor, single man of the group. Love culture.
And I believe that. But even there, from their point of view, if you ask them to look out the window, it's going to be flat. It's not going to be no ball. So just so I'm saying, somewhere along
how are you
line,
a flat earther if you believe that the
because I
space
believe in
station?
science. I believe in actual science. Well, I told my daughter that if in the event of a school shooting, what she needs to do is find a fat person and hide behind them.
Wait up. I am actually losing weight, believe it or not, because I'm very much not eating.
Hey, this is William Hung, and you're listening to the Square Degenerate People Podcast.
Smoke weed every day.
What up, everybody? We're live.
And Pat's go.
Welcome, everybody, to the STD Podcast, episode 49. But it's actually the 1-year anniversary of the first show.
1 year.
So I'm here with the original four.
To us. Hell yeah, man.
Yep.
Fuck yes. Fuck
Yeah. Well, there's the fourth one. Now we're here with the original four.
Best joining us live from the Tora Bora complex in northern Afghanistan. How you doing today?
Fat four. Fat four. I just got waterboarded. They're giving me a break to do this.
All right, check this out, man. We got the original crew back together for the 1 year anniversary show, man. That's awesome. We got 49 numbered shows. We had a special show because we did one for St. Patrick's Day because it was like one of the last coming up shows right before the Holocaust, whatever the fuck the shit's called, the shutdown. And then we had, and there was like three or four shows we missed.
What the hell?
This is like my Holocaust. But we had there's like 3 or 4 shows we missed because of random things. I had to do bingo the one night, and I think the one night was my anniversary or some shit. I can't remember, man. I don't do numbers.
What was it?
You don't remember your anniversary? Jesus.
Valentine's
That's one number
Day.
you should remember.
I remember my anniversary. Oh no, yeah, but there wasn't a
We
game
took a
the one
show
night
up
or
for
something.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
Yeah.
Day. That was it. I forgot about that. So, anyways, we've been on the air for 1 year, man. 1 year today. Now we're gonna do some clips tonight. We got a bunch of the best, kind of a best of clip show. You know, not to sell out, but a lot of these clips a lot of people haven't seen because this goes way back, and you know some of these people have just been on board with us recently. So, when I first called you guys up to do the show or first messaged you, what was your first thought? Like, was this guy crazy or what's going on? Don, let's start with you. What did you think?
Who, me?
Don.
Yeah, Don. Go, Don. You start
Don.
first. When I first messaged you to this show, what'd you think?
You asleep?
Okay, Don, can you hear us?
Don.
Is Don doing that game where he just freezes his face? I think he's dead. Somebody run a welfare check on Donnie C out there in fucking. Out in the hood. There
I'm
you go.
here. The fucking
There he
thing
is.
won't play.
Okay.
All right, welcome
That's
back
the
with your
question
shitty. Thanks for kicking our ratings up there with your awesome
All right.
fucking internet connection, Don.
Hey,
So
I'm
when I
trying,
first hit you up for the show, buddy, what did you think, man? You think I was crazy? You think this could work? What was your first thought?
First thought was it probably won't work, but fuck it, let's do it anyways.
Hell yeah. He was like, oh, I got cool sound effects, guys. I want to put them on randomly as we're going. You know what I mean? Like if I look at Don, I'm like, shit like that. It's funny. But like one
Comic book guy.
right? Comic book guy would be perfect for that. It's like all I gotta do is be like, hey, everybody, there's Don. That's a studio audience, everybody. Welcome to our 1,500 people in the studio audience. So, Pat, when I called you, Pat, when I first called you up, or I don't even know how I remember. I think I messaged you. What did you think? You're thinking, okay, this is my big break. You know, I can finally ride on Joey's coattails. Or what'd you think, man?
I don't know what I was getting into, but I thought, you know what, screw it. I'm in. Let's do it. I was all in. From the get-go. You know that.
Fuck yeah, man. That first meeting we had back there at the Fatheads, our Ton Tavern, if you will. Now, Tom, what did you Or yeah, go ahead, Pat. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you and I have been talking about this since I don't know how long, man.
Yeah, we were kicking around the idea of several times. Oh, we got some comments we got to read. My bad. I'm sorry about the comments. I didn't see them as we were going. All right, it says, let's see. What's up, Joe? Brian from Ignatius. Oh shit, what's up, V? Alt Cruz. Pat's ghosting. Michelle writes, "What's up, guys? Congrats, your 1 year."
I'm ghosting.
Ghosting. RJ writes, "Is it like Big
A
Chuck
what?
and Little John clips?" Yes, it is. It is kind of like Big Chuck and Little John clips, except ours are funny. Oh, did I say that? Those guys are old.
All right, stay on track. Your
Where's,
ass
where's,
come next.
where's the rim shot? Audio
Oh,
effect?
there was one actually. Hold on, let me get that as we're waiting here.
Hold on.
But
let me get a few minutes late.
What was I saying about? Oh, so Tom, when I first got you up, did you think why is this guy contacting me about this? Because I mean, we work together, we know each other, shit like that. Did you think it was going to work? Did you think it was your big break? I mean, this is like Eminem getting hit up by D12 or some shit, right? What was the deal?
I thought it'd be fun. I thought I know that's where everything's going towards is YouTube and entertainment and just having some sort of like intellectual property. You know what I mean?
I will be honest. Like, I thought that was just an idea, but I never thought it would come to fruition. I mean, I wanted to do it, but I thought it was just you saying, "Oh, let's do it," and let's not, and then it would never, and we would never do it because I mean, let's be honest. I know you, man. But then
Stoner
then,
time, baby.
but then I remember you messaged me out of the blue. I'm like, yeah, what do you think about May 17th? And then next thing I know, you got these two guys on board, and I was like, holy shit, this is happening. Let's do it.
Fuck yeah, man. So without further ado, we're gonna do some clips here. Let me move the guys to the side here real quick. Everybody's on the side. Let's get this. This was the absolute first show we did here. Hold on, I gotta find it. I'm ruining all the clips. This shows you how we grew. What's the word? Grew.
Grown.
I want you to notice
how we have grown.
How we have grown. What I want you to notice about this clip. I watched this earlier. Watch the first random ass thing Don brings up has nothing to do with anything, but he just had to say something about it. So check this out, guys. This is the absolute first episode we did back on. It's streamed live May 17th, 2019. It's still to date is the most views of any of our shows, 268 views. Yep. So here we go.
The most? Oh.
Welcome everybody to the STD podcast.
Look at Don.
I am here today with Tom,
And Joe, baby.
Joe,
And Pat.
and Pat.
And Bert.
Let's kick it off with Tom.
Hey, my name's Tom. I'm married with two little kids.
Back then,
and,
with Tom only had two kids.
Doing this for some fun.
My name's Pat. I'm a bachelor, single man of the group. Love pop culture, music, movies, entertainment, TV. Go Browns. Go Indians.
Pop culture and TV. Yeah.
Go Cavs.
What's up, players? My name's Joe. Y'all know me. This is my garage. Feel free to nitpick shit in the background. We're just having a fun blast here. I'll give it to Don. Knock it, baby. I'm corny as fuck.
All right, welcome to the first
Watch this, right?
episode
Check this out.
of the Square Table Degenerates. As the title says, today we are going to be doing a death pool. And would I be wrong if I picked Jesse Smollett first?
It depends how you
Allow
want it.
me to explain something. I'm so tired of everybody
This has nothing to do with
Always
anything. You had to talk about Smollett, though.
pick apart what's racial. You can be racial one side, but you can't be racial the other side. I'm sorry, what Jesse Smollett did was nothing short of racist. He tried to blame white people for an attack he made black people to do. So let's get ready and do this death.
So,
pool.
yeah, nothing to do
All right,
with
you want to
anything.
talk about that?
Had to talk about Jesse Smollett there for a minute. I just thought that was so fucking funny. So that was the
Still,
absolute
fuck
first
that dude, for real.
Yeah, but I remember you
stand
talking
by
about
my
it
statement.
forever. Forever we was talking about that. All right, so that was the absolute first episode. Yes, or do you want to? Well, I mean, the rest of it's pretty much just us going through the death pool and all, the first death pool. Which did anybody from that first death pool die?
No.
No.
And this year, I don't think they did.
Not a
We got-
single
Yeah.
person.
Hey, we got to check though, because I thought somebody had Little Richard. For real.
Oh did somebody have Little Richard?
I
Let's
think so.
hold on. Let's check that actually. Hold on, let me get on the book. Hopefully there's no messages in here on the book, like people see my messages. All right, let's see. This is behind the scenes footage on my Facebook here, guys. Nobody messaged me with anything here. Just see death pool. Baseball death pool. Pool. think there's a. If I this is how I usually find it. I just search death pool and then pictures from posts from you. That's me.
Most people like save a copy on their desktop.
I got one somewhere.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure no one died from the first year. We just kind of like said we'd roll it over to next year.
I know the first person. I know somebody died from Brian's pool.
Yeah,
That was, like, the only
Kenny
person.
Rogers died, and Pat, you have on the side there. You got Dick Goddard. Who was you said? Little Richard died. I don't think anybody had that.
Oh, Dick Goddard. I might be on the pool soon. Dick Goddard's. He's dying.
Let's see. Robert Redford, Ivanka Trump, Robert Wagner.
So was that this year or last year?
With all due respect to Dick, huh?
Yeah.
With all
Hey,
due
check it.
respect to Dick Goddard's family, but
We totally didn't see this, guys.
What's that?
Brian fucking had Jerry Stiller.
Oh, damn.
Didn't Jerry Stiller die last week?
He did.
All right.
He
So
did. So in
memoriam.
Last year's.
All right. So Fudge, Brian has 18 points for Kenny Rogers. And now, okay, Google, how old was Jerry Stiller when he died? 92, wasn't he?
Jerry Stiller died last Monday at age 92.
Okay, so he's got 8 points for Jerry Stiller. So that's 26, and that's 1/5 of his people on his list. Damn, good job, Brian.
Yeah.
Predicting death like that. Wow. So I totally didn't see that, man. I totally did not see Brian had Jerry Stiller. All right. So, anyways, so that was the first. We you know what we never did from the first couple episodes? We never gave out that wing trophy to Pizza Hut, did we?
No.
We have to get on that, man, and then we get the party started. All right, sweet. Who we got? Sue's here. Congrats, happy first year. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Sue, for bringing all the people you have into the party. Ryan Reynolds is not part of the Deadpool.
Why? Because he's Canadian.
That was RJ. But so one of my other favorite episodes, the episode was when we did some waxing. Okay, so for those of you who don't remember that one, this was streamed live last June. So this is like our 6th episode. It was pretty much early on, and we used to do stunts all the time. And for this one, we got a bunch of wax strips, and we were spinning stuff around and waxing it. And there was other part. I mean, I waxed my arm, but Pat waxing his chest here was quite freaking funny to me.
Hey, we gotta bring stunts back.
Oh, for sure. So for those of you who don't remember, this was the original time of Pat waxing his chest here. This is quite funny. You want us to do this one? Oh, Pat, this is the first topless section we got on the show. All you ladies out there.
Yeah, we got no light.
Dad, bud.
Right in the middle. Here we go, dude. Get it.
You don't put it on your face?
No, you got to put it right here, dude. Superman, that shit.
Like that?
Yep.
No. Oh. I want to touch my nipples.
No, go up above, like right here.
Right here?
Yeah, right there's fine. You're getting max air in and put that shit on there. Rub it in hard too, man.
Do that shit hard, bro. Just pull it off, bro, like a fucking bandit.
All right.
Screw up. Get on camera.
No.
Oh, shitty the audio was like
I'll move out of my way.
No, stay good. Just sit down. You can sit down.
I'm trying
You'll
to
see
use
it.
Are you guys, you motherfuckers want to pull this off?
Nope, go right ahead, bro.
Okay. Just look the other way and do it. 1, 2, 3. Right to the dome, man. That didn't even take all that off.
No, he's got a little L. Dude, you need to kind of reapply it and even that shit.
I should have
got like a loop.
I should have told you that the instructions stated that the hair should be like a half an inch or less. So we didn't really follow the instructions just stated on the box. But it's hilarious results as intended. That's fucking great. That's great, dude. I love it.
Holy shit, man.
Should I put another one on just to even it out?
You kind of need to even
Put it
it
back
out.
on there.
Because now you have like this.
Give it another go.
You have like a directional arrow pointing
Another
that
strip,
way.
right?
Yeah, we got like, how many strips are there? There's like 10 strips. There's all kinds of strips.
Oh, yeah.
We can wax the fucking
Oh, you guys
shit
need
out of
your
it.
post-waxing wipes.
Oh, well, you know what? I do want one. Yeah, man, it's sticky as fuck. If you've never waxed before, bro, it's like, you ever held those fly strips? It's like holding those, that stickiness. I bet you it's the same shit.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I'll let you
So,
fill that open and get
a
the
degree
exact
of it. Some
fraction
kind of.
Or you know what? We should do that for another show.
Okay.
Like take those fly strips and put them on Pat, and then that can be the wax.
If you want to,
I'm good, man.
Man, we gotta do that. We gotta
He
do-
really reached my back anyway.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Yeah.
You're
supposed to do it slowly, but
Whatever.
now you got double stickies.
Okay, where I can't see. Where am I putting it?
Right here, man.
Right here.
This is a bonus waxing, everyone.
Where? Turn around here, man.
Push this under, bro.
You have a directional arrow there. Damn,
I
you
know,
got
I
some blood.
can't see, bro.
Blood. There you go.
This is. Do not try this at home. Actually, do it if you want to
The
get.
hell with that. Try this shit at home.
Right, it feels good.
We did it in Joe's garage.
Every Friday
Go
night.
for it. There, now you're eating.
This thing is so fucked too. He's still doing this shit. This is great. All right, but
Dude, you should have had him do his knuckles.
We gotta grade some of these wings, bro. Where's the wings? Where's the wing grading shit at? That's the rest of that sketch. Just upgrading the wings. But yeah, Pat doing the fucking thing there was fucking hilarious. I love that. I love that episode.
Yeah, that was a good one.
We did. If you remember, we did like a bunch of trivia, didn't we? We did trivia and we started.
Yeah, we did trivia, and whoever got it wrong had to get waxed.
Yeah,
I think Pat was the only one who did his chest because we voted on like what body part you were going to get done in this show. I believe.
Was that, or I thought they got to choose?
Oh yeah, I think we got or was it the audience got to choose? I think something like that. That was one of my funnest ones. Though. I like that one. All right, should we do the hot sauce one next or the which one's this? Oh, this is the since we're all getting on Pat. Where's Pat at? Pat left, I guess.
He bet.
Leprechaun TV stopped in the house. Thanks, buddy. Congrats, fellas. Emily Gilbertson says Beck's moment of 2019. Don is the same pack with waxing his chest there. That was very fucking funny. He just did the straight slap to the chest. All right, now this one was what was this 8th episode? Which one? Oh, this was the pepper spray one. All right, so for this one, Pat ended up getting spray. We had pepper spray there, and Pat just said, "Fuck it, just do the pepper spray right to my face." And I haven't watched this in a while, but this one is so. Oh, here, Pat's back. All right, hold on. All right, Pat. So,
okay, sorry, I got kicked off. Hold on. I got kicked off. So
okay, no problem.
So you showed the clip of the waxing, and then did you have a question for me? I missed all.
Yeah. Right now we're about to do the one where you got pepper sprayed. Now lead up.
Okay, but hold on. We gotta talk about the waxing. Hold on. We're gonna talk about the waxing really quick, or you just want to go right to the?
No, we can talk about waxing. What did you want to say?
We can talk about the waxing. Do you remember that waxing episode? How did that feel? Like, how long did that?
I do remember. I remember, like, I really wanted to do it for some reason, and I think I purposely, like, subliminally butchered that last question because I really wanted to do it because I thought it would be good for the show. So I'm like the hairiest guy. I think of the four of us, I'm like the hairiest. So I'm like, you know what? Let's do this, man.
So took one for the team.
Let's boost the female. Let's boost the female ratings, and I'm going to take my shirt off and show my man boobies, and let's do this. That's what I was thinking. That's my mindset.
Great.
All right, now, this one coming up right here. This was where Pat got sprayed. Did we do the hot dog eating episode and the spray episode in the same one?
Yeah, that's the hot dog one.
This is a pretty crazy episode, and you almost got tased.
Oh, that's right. No, that was a different one too. But regardless,
no. That was all in the same episode. That was a pretty. You almost got tased in that episode. In the very beginning, you were gonna get tased, and then we all decided not to because your kids started crying and shit. That was an epic,
right. This was the big spectacular one because all episodes. Because back then I said all podcasts end after 7 episodes. God damn it! Who just dropped off again? Oh, I was done. But yeah, the thing was podcast always drop off after. Let's see. Mickey Farrelly writes, "You can talk about anything, literal anything, and you're spending time at talking about actual real life of your moments you'll never get back. Watching older podcasts than your actual podcast. Moving along. All right, thanks for your input, Mickey, and you could just eat my ass. Back then we were watching the 8th.
You really don't have to watch.
Right, yeah. I mean, if you want to watch, you want to watch. If you don't want to watch, there's the door, buddy. I don't really care. But yeah, we got back because every most podcasts I read stopped after 7 episodes. So in traditional weird old fashioned like I am, I packed everything in this awesome 8th episode. So right here is the episode where Pat just got tased right in his face. This is
I never got tased.
Pepper spray.
Oh, pepper spray. Sorry.
You were the one who was gonna get tased.
Right to his face. This is classic actually. So hold on, let's get this party started.
Hey now, pepper spray. Yeah. Close your eyes. Don't worry about it.
All right. Doesn't matter if I sit this.
You might want to stand. Only because you don't want to knock a bunch of shit over his head. You gotta be being frank. You can stand up and be afraid.
Firework off.
Once he stands up, he's gonna kind of be in frame.
This is me trying to keep you in the camera.
Well, don't let if I want to walk out there, man. It was good. Don't buy Sandusky fireworks; they're all done. All right.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, and before I forget, fuck liquid comedy.
Yeah.
All right.
Do it.
All right. Hit me. You ready?
Here we go.
Not bad, bro. You got it?
Oh, I got it. You got one right in the eye.
Take that paper towel. Are you okay? Yeah.
You can't see shit.
You open your eye.
Oh, shit. Mercy, mercy.
See, you don't smell it. There's nothing. Oh, it's very liquidy. It's not like an aerosol.
Oh.
I was expecting an aerosol. Yeah. That's what I did.
Water. Give me some water. Hey, well, give me that water right there, bro. Where is it? What? Yeah. You got it there, Dink? He's got a Tango hat. For those of you who don't know,
I leave your hat off because you're gonna want to rinse off your.
You're definitely gonna want to rinse off. Tango is a very expensive brand of hat. Oh, my right eye's getting burned right now.
You're right. I got one.
Oh, fuck. How many times I told bitches that in the bedroom? Right, I got order 11. Country got this. Yeah, do whatever, man. Please. All right, put this Here, in here. Give me the water. You're gonna get up and walk it off, big guy. Let's see. Well, don't. If you're gonna walk, then be careful. Do it like a seat. Hold on, let me go get a. I want to get another city. Stand up.
All right, take 2 steps.
Right, complications. Pat did complete the pepper spray, and it's really burning his eyes. Be careful. Be careful. I got it. All right, we got many extra wires here at the STD podcast. Right now, they are going outside to wash Pat's eyes out.
How's it going, Joe?
Not bad, man. The hot dogs have settled now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to eat anymore.
Getting in their home.
Well, they're probably, if I was to guess where their hot dogs are, for those of you just joining us, most of you probably watching all along. I'm sorry. There's Pat out there. Oh, there we go. She's just joining us. Pat got pepper sprayed in the face, but we had a hot dog eating contest earlier, and I completed 12. And I just thought how gross it was.
All that shit out.
Pat's not really burning his face. It was a bad idea. I see a live shot. Tom just loaded up there. He's getting burnt. Is that the right? Is that the right angle on this one?
Yes. How's it going?
That was way too close for you. Way too close of a look up to Tom. That's perfect. That's perfect.
So we got a little webcam on a janky old ladder for something. What's that ladder from?
That was from old bunk beds.
Yeah, so a little webcam on a janky old ladder.
I want to light off more fireworks.
Why? Yeah.
We're gonna light off fireworks right by Pat's feet and say dance. Man, the pepper spray didn't really go so high, I guess. It looks like that's not having a good time right now.
No, it's not fun.
I'm glad it wasn't me.
Yeah. So try not to do the stupid stuff you guys want to do. We're right. It's actually a good thing we did it now, so we still have an hour we can drive home and be on the highway, so stay off the highway.
We still got stuff to help him with too, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We still got cookies and stuff. Bring up shit. What else we got? Is his eyes better now?
Yeah, he's still
he's getting there. We're getting back on track here.
Back on track, so he's getting rinsed off.
Right, it's still burning a little bit. Are we getting you more water?
Oh, it's gonna burn.
There's the Hayes pepper spray hot dogs and Kaepernick.
Yeah, we were supposed to taser at first. That's right.
Yeah, it's gonna burn for a while.
We already ate the hot dogs at this point, didn't we?
It was, for Pat, it wasn't a good idea.
We ate the hot dogs before.
No. Don't plan on doing any protests or anything anytime soon, right?
No.
This is going to discourage you?
Yeah, we already did the hot dogs.
Let's go back and watch some of that hot dog part. Hold on.
Hold on.
Well, the hot dogs was just pretty much
just me eating hot dogs.
Yeah, is you and Pat trying to put down some hot dogs while me and
that wasn't that entertaining. It really wasn't that entertaining. But you're missing like the important.
Well, we just did the display part, didn't we?
Hold on, you're missing a very important part, which you're not going to. I'm going to talk about the most important part of this whole fucking.
Oh, hold on. It comes back. Well, let me keep this going here real quick, and I'll because we go back outside to you. So hold on.
No, you forgot the firework part.
Where was that at?
When you go out, when Don comes back, when Don comes back, and you go out, and you go out.
Look good. Not good, dude. Yeah, you heard him.
The water on the
go up like.
Where'd that go? Breaking the fourth bar on the. I don't know. I think it's over there. I'm looking for my lighter.
Yeah, this episode we had, for some reason, this episode had the fucked up most audio out of all our episodes.
Again,
you actually stayed.
If you go up, if you fast forward like 5 minutes, there's a part where Don goes back, and then you go up to me. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I think it's right up here, isn't it? Let's see. Right here.
Like, no,
I think it's in the next minute.
Don comes back and you go.
See right here, look.
Hey, we're still bumping water on for those of you just joining us. I like saying it.
How many times did we dump water here?
We're going from 4 to 5. You know?
Yeah, request to do the radio work.
The audio was screwed up because no one was standing at the microphone.
Water is high.
What time did we do the firework thing, Pat?
It's coming up in, I want to say fast forward like maybe 5 minutes or something.
Let's see.
Let me try and find it too.
Find where Don. It's when it's just Dom and it's when it's just Don and Tom. No, it's not that far up.
Was I the one who did it? Did I do it in the garage?
You did it. You did it. You did it.
I totally don't remember that.
Did we actually film that though? I don't remember.
You hear me yelling, but you hear me yelling.
Yeah, you're the one that did it. Come on, man.
It's gonna hurt for a while. It's gonna hurt. This is not permanent damage.
Yeah,
And
I remember.
Okay.
He got hit right.
Was that permanent damage, Pat? I don't even remember now.
Was it permanent damage? I wish it was. I could have sued you, motherfucker.
Right, you can get you get the negative $500 we've gotten so far from the podcast.
Okay,
well,
for those of you, are we still watching this? Or are we? Okay,
yeah,
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Was it right here?
I don't know. Right here, Don.
Square table degenerates in any manner. Colin Kaepernick is a douchebag. That's what happened. Let me explain something. Like he was going to come out with these shoes.
It's about to happen. It's about to happen very soon.
Coming out with these shoes because these shoes were fucking idiots. They wouldn't have sold. Let's make no mistake. They were Nikes with the
man. I was so fucking fat.
Circle, right? Yeah, the old flag, the original American flag. Right. He came out and said that Betsy Ross had slaves.
So happy, yeah, I just want to break it. It's like all happening at once because the hot dogs are hitting me. So I'm like, I'm both ends. Like, happy for
this just didn't. Pat is fucked up right now. That's what he was trying to tell. The hot dogs are hitting him too. So he's just in a world of hurt. But you gotta respect his dedication to the show.
Yeah, whole war.
He's the only one that had the balls to really go for it. And I do appreciate that.
Damn right.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. Then Colin Kaepernick came out and said, "Oh well, Betsy Ross was a slave owner, and this flag represents slavery." And
I'm gonna get tased after this too.
The shoe.
The
shoe should be pulled.
I just said I'm gonna get tased after this.
Get waterboarded.
And my point was to the whole thing is that Colin Kaepernick being sponsored by Nike,
because I was like, "Give me your lighter."
Known to have
awesome.
sweatshop slave labor in Asia making shoes.
Had I known what you're doing, I would have moved the camera.
Dance on the road. Equality.
We like almost gave us some from the room talking about scream. I have a golden god.
Okay, it's gonna happen now.
How about me? Don't do it, me, asshole. God damn it! I'm going to head. Oh.
When you're protesting.
That was classic. I forgot about that firework. That was so good.
So for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, so Joe asshole thought it'd be funny to light fireworks by me. And I swear to God, I felt a few of them by my head, which is why I screamed like that. I swear to God, you might have lit them at my head, but I think the debris of it, what is that called when it comes back?
Reverb, recoil. Yeah.
Reverb. There we go. Could swear I felt a few land on my head, and that's why I screamed like that.
Well, well, at the time you couldn't see anything. That's why I was like, "Hey, give me your lighter." That's when I went outside and just fucking boom because I knew you couldn't.
And did you light it by my feet?
I think I did. I think I just lit it around you.
On the ground next to him.
Yeah, I think it was like right on the ground. I was like, "Damn."
See, that's the difference between a real friend and an asshole. I'm trying to help you. He's trying to light fireworks by
Don
you.
was trying to help me. He was pouring water down. He was being a good dude, even though he's the one that's pepper spraying me initially. No, I know because I asked you to do it. So, but
Fuck, the thing is, I hit you twice. I hit you on the side of your face, and then I was like, "Fuck that," and hit you in the eye.
Yeah, at least you're a good dude because you felt bad doing it, even though I wanted you to do it. But you felt bad, so you're a good guy. Joe, on the other hand, motherfucker, decides it's a good idea that he's going to light fireworks by me, and it lands on my head, and that's when I screamed like that.
Now, if you don't know me, I have a very unhealthy obsession with the movie Boogie Nights. Now, in the movie Boogie Nights, when Mark Wahlberg and those guys go to rob that big coke dealer, they're all sitting around, just jamming with him, party with him. He has this Asian guy just randomly lighting off fireworks and just throwing them off every minute and a half. And for some reason, for me, that's just so funny. This random startles, boom, it just pops and shit every fucking 30 seconds. It scares the shit out of people. I want to do that when we get back in the garage. So if you're out there and you're an Asian dude between like 21 and 60, and you just want to light off fireworks for one of the shows, I'll hook you up. Just give me a holler at joeverall@yahoo.com. Give me an email. All right, the next clip we're going to show, this is probably one of my favorites, actually, because my daughter and family was watching the whole show the whole time. This is the hot sauce episode. This is where Tom got to be the hot sauce guy, like that one show, Hot Ones. I started right when we did it. So this show just speaks for itself. This is really funny. I like this one.
We're going to let it sit for
we're all going to grab it.
And then once we're all like,
are you good?
Oh, I'm good. I got my mouth.
Give your opinion.
Over there just in case. You want to by all means help yourself. Oh yeah. Don't touch your eyes, your nose. Obviously, you gotta touch your mouth. Your fellas. Right. Keep it off your jump.
Hey, Diggy, go to the house and get some paper towel.
And if you're wiping your butthole, don't plow through the.
Here's another thing.
It's gonna burn.
Here's another thing. Y'all ever use icy hot and accidentally scratch your fellas afterwards, or does that just happen to me?
I've never used icy hot.
I've never used really icy hot.
Oh, I forgot. You two are best people. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't.
No,
muscles. Yeah, I don't.
Oh yeah.
You ever had to use icy hot?
Yes.
Did you scratch your balls afterwards?
No.
All right. Apparently, it's only happened to me.
No, well,
maybe you should wash your hands before you.
Even if you do, though, you still get that fucking sensation.
Well, luckily we'll have the fries to keep it away from our fingers. But
all right. So what's the first one called?
The first one is going to be our 250,000 Scoville Jamaican yellow Scotch bonnet. I like Scotch bonnet.
This is higher than anything they got to beat up. So this might be the hottest site you've ever taken.
Take a little fray,
and we'll do it.
And it is the lightest color one.
Right. So we're starting right there.
These fries
don't take all of it.
These fries are
just get a little bit to taste, so you can get some of the flavor.
Get somebody hot sauce.
Just dip your tip in there.
Just a tip.
Yeah.
I thought just using like a fry was a good idea.
That's pretty much how they kind of like taste super hot hot sauces. They use what's it called? Toothpicks. If it's super hot. So this is in place of a toothpick, but you eat the fry too.
It's not bad.
Not bad. Not too hot.
Yeah,
for 250,000, I'm expecting a little more.
Yeah.
Skip a little bit further.
We
start
what's
getting
next?
big ones.
You got any more time? Or
He's just double dipping there.
No, I got the chip.
The next one we got here is blood red Peruvian habanero.
Peru is a country.
This one's 600,000.
600,000. This might be the highest I've ever had because the one of Vito's is like 400, I think.
Yeah, but we're really not getting the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Because if you get the wings, it's coating your entire mouth.
Right.
This is just
we also don't want to
just the tip. Yeah.
Just the tip, baby.
But these later ones are going to be bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's quite spicy. This is where it starts getting fucking crazy, dude.
That one right there.
I don't even feel a kick. No?
No, that ain't bad. That was a little runnier.
That one's survivable so far.
Now these next ones.
You feel stuff that you're talking about, though.
There's a little more. I think we need to.
Look at Don says it ain't bad.
Coach your fry in there. This one, we're gonna do a the ghost pepper 1 million Scoville.
Oh boy.
Here, stretch your junk. And really good. Get a good coating on there.
We got to do this again.
We do. This
All
is
right.
fun.
Yeah, I'll do it again.
I'm growing habaneros in my garden this year. We got to.
Oh boy.
We've
done this a couple times, haven't we? At least twice so far.
We've
Yeah,
had some
the
hot
second time we
ones.
did it wasn't as funny as this one.
We tend to eat a lot of hot stuff on the show.
Yeah. Which one's
It doesn't start off super hot. You got to give it a minute. It kicks in. Yep.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely.
So we're not halfway there yet. The other ones are
That one's
probably like twice as hot.
That one's like a buffalo. Ran you a fucking papaya factory. Man, that's
Yep.
that was making feel good in the morning, man.
That's that ghost pepper.
This is our best show ever, man. So far. Me and I were just really halfway done, bro.
Get the bugs out.
Clowns works for that tomorrow. That's all I can say.
All right. So moving on.
What's the next
Just
one?
think of it as pulp. There's a Mad Dog 357. This is the one on Hot Ones that they all. I think this is the one that they all die on. No, it's the other one. It's
all dying.
Mad Dog 357. There's one where it really kicks their ass. I think we're gonna need a little more on that.
Nice shorts, Tom. I like it.
Thanks. Dad shorts.
You're sweating over there a little bit, man.
What?
What's this one called now? Death from above?
No, Mad Dog 357.
Oh, this is the one that most people flame out on.
Get that name from.
Most people flame out on this one now.
This one is
Pause.
Uh-oh.
This is his whole world like. You're like, all right. So this one says, warning, this sauce is very hot. Use at your own risk. This sauce is very hot.
Use your risk.
This will blow you away with 1 million people.
They say the phrase is use at your own risk and viewer discretion advised is fucking stupid because of course viewers discretion advised are the ones watching the show. You know what I mean?
This is turbocharged with number 9 plutonium. So there we go.
There's actual plutonium in here, like an isotope?
Man, I don't know.
Do we need like suits and shit, bro? I can already
got like nuclear. Careful grabbing so many because we got to.
Let's get put this on a pizza and be a man.
We have 4 more rounds. Something on pizza and be a man.
We're gonna call the pizza death. That's it, just death. Not death pizza, because after you eat the pizza, you don't have to worry about anything else.
So this is the big lake of dark death.
This is like jumping into a swamp.
All right.
You did that.
Nothing yet.
I did.
It's gonna overtake your mouth.
So if you want to see, I'll show you.
Hey, Godzilla jumping. Oh, there's the kick. There's the kick. Holy fuck.
Oh, here it comes. Okay. Oh boy.
Stay on camera, Pat. Stay on camera.
I gotta get some milk.
Stay on camera. Oh, we got another viewer.
Damn it. Dude, I'm gonna knock this tea over.
Yeah.
That might be the hottest thing I've ever tasted in my entire life.
Well, we're going hotter.
And I've been to the east side. Holy buzzfall, dude. That was fucking hot.
Kind of mixed that one. Sorry.
Oh, dude, it looks like a titty. Look at titties.
So it's this one is 1.4 million.
Oh my god, 1.4 million.
Trinidad Butch T Scorpion.
Oh my god, dude, we're gonna die.
Pepper. You guys want to quit?
We're gonna die.
Oh, I'm we're rolling.
We're gonna die tonight.
I'll keep going.
Ah. I'm not really gonna die, bro. It's just a frame.
I think
It's just a frame.
one of the hottest meals I've had before.
If you can find a way to infuse this Tabasco sauce with
Joe's over here grabbing like 6.
all right, which one are we doing this? There's 3 more. Holy fuckball.
We run out of fries, we just look with our tongues. Which one?
The pain. The pain of it all. Cops are come out. Why the fuck these assholes hitting fucking house in the garage like some guy goddamn knocked off hot ones? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I feel a giant fart coming out of me.
I'm getting nose good. I haven't even.
Hold on. Julie says there's an echo. What is anybody else hearing an echo?
Occasionally.
A little bit.
On some parts.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's yours or who.
Now, if I mute my mic, let me know right quick. If I mute this mic, if it sounds like can you still hear it if I mute my mic? Hold on. Don, do you hear an echo?
Don's not even there.
Where the fuck did Don go?
Yeah, thanks for showing up for the show, Don. It's nice of you to show up for the fucking anniversary show. There you go. Hey, could you hear an echo when you're listening to this, buddy?
Yes.
All
yes, I hear an echo.
Echo.
It's horrible.
It's probably from yours, Joe, because of how you're the one that's actually playing it.
Oh.
Well, let me shut my main mic off, and then I'll just let me try this.
Or just turn your speakers down.
I could probably just turn the video itself down. Let's try this. All right, let me know if this is better.
Down the hatch. I'm working on it, man.
Is that better?
We'll see. Keep going. Let it go.
Yeah.
It's hotter than lesbian porn, bro.
No, where you going? Oh, you're getting some.
Why are you guys stay on camera? Why is this a rule? I don't get it.
Because what's the point of you leaving? Might as well turn the show off.
You guys still talk?
Bang your head.
Not wanting to be on camera again.
That's 1.4.
1.4 billion?
Million.
Million or billion? Trillion?
2.1.
Oh no! I touched my face.
This
no.
This one's 50% more hotter.
You married him.
All right.
It's melting the plate, dude. I don't know if this is safe.
This one's 2.1 million. The last one was 1.4. So
grab it for you.
Bottles.
One. Yeah, because we're running low on fries.
This one right here. Head to the dog. I shouldn't have put it on my tongue.
Which one? This one right here. They kind of mix together a little bit. That's all right.
Now, keep in mind on the show, we're just doing this the bitch way, and the show Hot Ones, they do a whole fucking wing. Don't they got to eat the whole wing?
Yeah, but sometimes they eat the whole wing. Sometimes they do a little bit nibble where they don't actually eat it.
Actually, this one so far isn't too bad. Not as bad as the last one.
Anybody needs some milk?
No. Did you know that milk was invented in 1954?
Fact check you, man.
In a factory.
Fact check you, man.
In factories, bro. They make everything in factories.
I'm pretty sure milk was invented way before that.
Well, I mean, name any place that you know that serves milk was open before 1954. They don't exist.
So who do you think was the first person that saw a cow and decided, like, I want to drink that?
I saw Jimmy drink milk, and it's wonderful.
I want to know why in India they still adhere to these ancient religious traditions. Cows are supposed to be eaten, and then let the cows walk through the whole country without abandon. It feels like I'm drunk with fucking.
Oh yeah, that's
holy shit
on the show. It's great because some they like they're drunk. That's exactly what Chris Hart said. He's like, man, I feel like I'm drunk because you get endorphins. It's so hot.
Kevin Hart.
Hey, I wasn't driving drunk. I was driving on hot sauce.
Hey, I got. Hey, after this, I get a hand for Pat. We can mix all these sauces together. Pat just stick his hand there, wipe his hand off, and has to rub his face.
I would dip my friend on those sauces.
All right, this is the hottest one ever.
This one said, "This is Dave's insanity sauce."
This is the one that killed that guy over in Bolivia.
Gourmet sauce.
Bolivia.
It's touted as the original hottest sauce in the universe.
Hottest sauce in the universe.
Oh my goodness.
So this one you gotta get a nice healthy.
Eat the rest.
Scoop on your tip.
Whoa.
No, not the tip, the whole fry.
The whole fry. Yeah, do it all. Do it all, man.
Now I want to see a coating on the fry.
This is death right here. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, dude, this is gonna be death. This is gonna be death. Go. Oh my goodness. Well, you can really taste the Scoville. Oh boy.
So we all up to
Oh no.
eat a habanero.
Oh boy. Every milk ready. Holy fuck, Mo.
Not bad to start.
About 3 seconds after you put that shit in your tongue. So you're going down on the Guatemala horror, we got fucking diseases. That shit is hot. Oh my gosh.
Down the hatch, buddy.
Who was last?
Sure. Like I just got caught doing a crap. and I realized my phone's dead. And the prong broke for the charger, and I got no way to get hold of somebody later.
No, it isn't right. Trust me, you don't want to try.
Yeah, you don't like that.
I think after this is the sauce that makes it puke. Like they eat the sauce.
Nah, it's good.
They just stop and take
Fuck!
it.
You're right, buddy.
Hold on.
Don't touch anything. Like don't.
Oh, it comes hard too. It comes in waves and it comes hard.
That fills your stomach, bro. That makes you feel
Oh yeah, you're gonna have some burning poos tomorrow. Before lunch, you're gonna see.
I'm working later tomorrow. I'm
I think you're gonna forget about it too, and then you're gonna go to drop a dookie.
I did that time we had that hot wing. Forgot about it until the next morning.
Like, what? Is something wrong?
That motherfucker. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh no, I'm dying.
Right.
Eyes are water.
Usually my nose waters. Right.
I put too much sauce on the last frack.
All right, we only have hot candy and hot peppers left to go.
Fuck you. I don't know about all that.
Hot candy, come on.
I'll do the hot candy. Then I get hot pepper.
I don't know about all that.
So this is.
I'm tapped out.
Oh, this is
Right, that's probably enough, Joe.
Scorpion. This is only
Oh, this is whatever.
Yeah, that's probably enough of that one.
All right. So you said that's enough of that? All right.
Yeah. So that was our hot.
All right, so that was pretty good. All right, now the next clip we're gonna show is our flat Earth episode. Now Brian's not with us right now. Well, he's still with us physically. Brian,
So how was it?
Brian
Hold on, after that
this human being.
after that hot ones, how was the next morning? You guys all right?
Yeah. Although let's go around the horn. Everybody here was Don. Let's start with you. How did you feel that next day after that fucking show eating all the hot sauce, dude? Remember that?
Yeah, it's an experience you really shouldn't have. I'll put it that way. I mean, it was a rough morning.
That was one of the worst mornings I've
like,
ever had in my life. I'm not gonna lie. That was
up
horrible.
until about 6:30, it was pretty rough. It was touch and go for real.
We don't have any special guests today, RJ, except just the people on the clips. Basically, I didn't get any interviews or anything like that. Pat, do you remember your anus the next day?
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember. So normally, I work early the next day, Saturday, and I just happened to get a later shift. I think I started at noon. Thank God I did, because I probably would have called either calling off or saying I'm going to be a hell of a lot late. Because I swear to God, it felt like I was in the bathroom for like 2 hours. It's probably closer to 30 minutes, but that's how my ass felt. It was crazy, man. I never felt that before. I never want to experience that ever again, man. That was crazy. You know what? It was. I was drinking a lot of milk. I think the milk did it more than anything because I eat a lot of hot stuff. But I never really drink milk the way I did after that, and
you're just chugging the milk.
I drink a shitload of milk. I think it wasn't for the milk, it would have been better because I do eat a lot of hot stuff. But I mean, yeah, man, that was the combination of the milk and the hot stuff. That was crazy, man.
Was that actually cold milk or was it like hot garage milk?
I think it was cold at one time.
No, it was cold because I think you just brought it out of the garage not long after started drinking it, so it was still cold.
Yeah, that episode it was a hot day. It was like a July, I think. So that was a little crazy.
What?
We were sweating before we even started.
Mute me for a minute, Joe.
All right, I got you. Hold on. All right. So the next clip is when Brian Gibson, he's not on the show tonight, but Brian came over, and if you don't know what flat Earth is, Tom set up this. This is all you. This is so good. This is one of the best clips.
So basically, Joe had wanted to do a conspiracy theory show, and we were talking about conspiracy theories, what we believe or what we don't believe, what we question, and Joe, you had egged Brian on, or kind of like poked the bear with the flat Earth and that. So I was curious, and I had to disprove him because I had to be right because I'm right. But the entire show was not the entire show, but like a good portion was me trying to convince him that the Earth is a globe and is a sphere, and him trying to tell me it's flat, even though he's giving arguments for a curved Earth. Things like, the higher up you go, the further you can see, therefore you can see a further horizon, therefore there's a curvature of the Earth, stuff like that. So he's kind of like saying he doesn't agree, but he does agree because his science is different.
And then I basically got the party started. But I was like, "So Brian, are you a flat earther?" And then watch Tom's. I started right. I saved it right at this point. Watch Tom's. I'm going to mute my mic while we watch this so there's no echo. But watch Tom's face when I say, "Brian, are you a flat
still
earther?"
an echo.
Or it's still an echo. Maybe a little bit, but I'll try to mute my mic and then go from there. But watch Tom's face and then go for it. This was from last. I think it's aired last August. This is the Flat Earth show. Are you still a flat earther? Yes.
Yep. 100%.
How?
It's 2019. Let me go.
Fucking 2019.
I'm gonna go some more.
So how been hanging on since 2010, dude? Like,
so what evidence do you need to not
because we still haven't gone beyond between here and the moon.
That's totally different.
A lot of flat earthers don't believe in the space station. I believe they're up there. I believe
you can see the space station travel.
Right, I believe that. I believe they're up there. I actually believe them guys are up there. And flat earthers don't believe that. But even there, from their point of view, you ask them to look out the window, it's going to be flat. It's not going to be no ball. So that's what I'm saying. Somewhere along
that line. So how are you a
line,
flat earther if you believe that the
because
space
I believe
station
in science. I believe in actual science. Meters by meters.
Okay.
Miles by miles, gas, weight, density, all this shit. I believe in it wholeheartedly.
Okay, good.
Gravity is a made-up word.
Okay.
Astrophysicists, they love the thought of gravity. As do I.
Okay. What's keeping you on the Earth?
Huh?
What's keeping you on the Earth?
Density. As soon as our blood goes cold and it stops beating, our body falls to the ground. And it becomes.
I'm trying to follow his thought process.
Right. Everything that we make.
So density, like buoyancy.
Everything that we make.
So why
everything that we make that comes up from the ground comes from density. We put electrical charges, oils.
I don't think
gas.
Density the same.
No, everything. Even the trees, like how they say the trees give off oxygen to the atmosphere that causes fucking clouds. Clouds causes rain. Rain causes
off oxygen that causes
everything. And buoyancy, are related. So something's more
that
dense.
Has nothing to do with gravity.
Only reason why it sinks is because of gravity.
No. What is gravity? What is gravity?
A force that pulls two things together that have mass.
Right. Now we got garlic.
Does that mean that there's a planet spinning, sucking everything down to the bottom of it? Because that's what gravity.
Look at my face. I'm like dumbfounded.
But they can measure it, but they still don't know what it is because it's not about gravity. It's about density. Everything in our world, in our dimension, is dense. Everything we build up is from different materials, from trees and electronics and stuff from the sky. And
I think we're going in completely different directions.
No. It's everything that goes on because as soon as our blood and everything starts pumping and moving in our bodies, it dies. Just like birds and everything, it's like blood pumping, energy pumping from the ground. Everything that we pull.
Now we got several.
It's not gravity. It's not because this world is doing this.
Spinning doesn't
We're in a
matter.
terrarium.
Spinning doesn't matter.
We got ice cream cake. And
okay, all right. Let me ask you this:
wedding cake.
Go to the edge of Lake Erie. Why can't you see Canada?
Because I don't have good enough glasses. And because of the density and clouds and weather of that far you can see. But if I had, if I stood on a nice hill, if I stood on a nice hill and I got a good telescope, I could see real far.
Right.
If I got higher, I could see even farther.
Curvature.
I got higher, I can see even farther
because of the curvature of the Earth.
Okay, but at some point, curvature means that you cannot see that far.
Right, because you get so far away, you don't see half of the Earth.
Right, so the higher you go,
sphere.
right? No, okay, no, but the higher you go, the farther you can see, right?
Right, until a certain point.
No, at what point? The higher you go, the farther you can see.
Right, until you can see only half of a sphere.
But it's never been proven to be a sphere.
It has been.
No.
Yes, it has. There's pictures.
That's what exactly. That's what I said. Exactly. And it doesn't exist. The curvature of the Earth does not exist.
It doesn't exist.
No, I'll show you
when they
ISS right now. It goes 17,500 miles around the globe.
Right.
It circles the Earth 91 times a day.
The globe.
20, exactly. The globe. But every time it
sphere.
goes that high, it's never shown a sphere. It's going around the North Pole really fast. Like this.
Because it's close to the Earth.
No,
the Earth is this big.
No,
the Earth is this big.
Back.
The ISS is like this far away.
And I thought I would see these things. These things do not exist.
They do. There's pictures.
No, look it up right now.
I can look it up. The naval ships.
No,
when they fire weapons,
they go 100 and some 200 miles over the curvature of the Earth because they don't. They go straight in a straight line.
They have to account for the curvature of the Earth when they fire weapons.
They don't.
Giant.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Ask the
measurable.
Navy guy.
I can.
The further you see is they never see over the horizon, dude.
Because it's curved.
No,
if the Earth was flat, dude, I can look and see that.
And look, and this is where I
there's flat Earths all over the globe, right?
This is where I took 2 steps back.
Okay.
Okay. This is because why do they always use water? Because water's not level. It's level until a point in a cup, but I can't measure a cup. But why do they always use water? So let's take 2 steps back.
Because it's
water.
Water is self-leveling.
Exactly. Right.
But if it's on a big giant sphere,
right. That's what I
said. If you started digging a hole right now,
He agrees and he doesn't agree.
It's a sphere.
I'm not.
Why are we arguing? Saying it's a flat Earth?
This is where I was telling myself is that this is where science should kick.
It does.
It's there. No, if we're 24,900 miles in circumference, and you should be able to measure 8 inches per squared mile. That means after every fucking certain mile, you shouldn't be able to see so many.
Yeah, I can give you three examples of the curvature
Okay,
of why it's a sphere.
No, slow down. You got to take 2 steps back, man. You got to take Mount Everest, all this shit. You got to think, okay, if Earth is really the size of Jupiter, at some point in time, real Earth, and they say that we're 24,000.
If it's the size of Jupiter,
right? If Earth is 24,900 miles in circumference,
Tom's getting so pissed right now.
Okay, if Earth is 24,900 miles in circumference, with all the water depths and all, and they say that we're like 70% water. You know what I mean? They're saying that Earth is 70% water.
70% of the surface is covered in water.
Okay. And
but only like 1% of the mass is actually water.
2 steps back. So you're already imagine 8 inches per mile square. You can go that high up, and you still can't see the curvature there. The higher you go, the further you can see. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
We already nixed that. Because the higher you could go, the further you could see.
Right.
So if I go higher, I'm doing math.
Make sure you're staying in frame because this is good.
Right. If I go higher, I can see further.
Yeah,
So I have to take 3 steps back. I have to really tell myself.
We're really stepping back here.
Yeah.
We're so many steps back.
We're in the back. We're all right.
Junior high school math.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And physics. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just basic.
All right.
Algebra. And
right.
Like that. Okay. And we're measuring all the things from Mount Everest and Thailand and the what they were telling us about what's in the center of Earth, the inside of
The
our
core,
core
yes.
is fucking hot tongue and it's spinning really fast around.
Okay, which provides a magnetic field, yes.
From north and south pole,
Right.
stuff like that. So you really got to take two steps back, okay, and then you do your math on that. You do your math on just that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Us being a certain circumference, whether it's 24,900 miles in circumference or it's 124,000.
You're gonna sit back down, nobody can see your head, man.
Yeah. Or it's 1 million. 1 million.
I mean, you can't just like make up random numbers and
But
say,
no, you're
whatever.
trying to do actual science
Right,
numbers.
okay,
How
okay,
far can
okay.
you go just to see our own two eyes?
Okay.
Because we can't perceive nothing. The furthest distance that we can see is from water.
Right. Okay. We like using water because it's self-leveling for the most part, ignoring tides, that kind of thing. Because
So how you go for you? They can see for 100 miles,
right?
Not 24,000.
Can I give you 3 examples of why?
I was getting dumber listening to him.
Let me finish.
Okay.
At some point, we should be able to see the curvature of the Earth.
You do. You can't. It's completely. They measured it thousands of years ago.
Show me.
Show me.
3 examples of the curvature of the Earth.
Yes.
Okay. First example. There's bridges that are so big that the towers, right? Towers of these bridges are completely vertical, right? Completely vertical because they've been engineered that way. But the tops of the towers are further apart. It's because of the curvature of the Earth. There's one example. 2, when you watch a video from the ISS, you can watch a live streaming video as the International Space Station traveling across the Earth, over the Earth, just above the atmosphere, and you can watch a live stream where it does a complete lap around the Earth, all the way around. And you can see the ISS if it passes by.
17,500 miles per hour.
Right.
19, 20 sometimes a day.
Right.
Maybe more than that,
Right.
maybe 90.
And so you gave examples where the higher you go, the further you can see. That's because the Earth is curved, and due to the curvature of the Earth, it curves all the way around. That's 3 examples, right?
They're doing that the whole time. I thought they was doing that, bro. They're not doing that, bro. I'm telling you, man.
The fourth,
Facts, man.
The fourth one. There was one other one I had that I was just thinking about.
I remember this one.
The Earth.
It's not measurable. Never been recorded.
Measurable.
Yeah, you know what they did like 3,000 years ago? they took 2 wells, right? They knew the distance apart in the wells, and as the sun was
How
traveling,
far?
I don't know, it was like
No, it's 8 miles.
8 miles. Okay, fine. And
First
at
ever
the same
been.
time of the day, they can measure how deep.
No,
where the
that
sun
was you're
above.
talking ancient times. You're talking monkey times.
Monkey times?
Yeah, before my parents' parents. I'm talking about actual now science.
You know they came up with like 5
man.
symbols to play.
8 miles. 8 miles. So many thousand feet.
What would the sequel
They even asked NASCAR. We never.
Why is every
low Earth orbit.
Right.
Curvature.
Let me ask you this.
Have it in your phone.
Why is it that every celestial body that we can see
moves around
is a sphere? We can see spheres. You can get telescopes and see the moon spinning.
Yeah, look at the moon.
Look at the moon.
We've got special ones that you can see the sun
Slow down.
spinning sphere.
Slow down.
It is important.
Slow down.
And
Slow down.
Facts, man.
Right, I am talking about
You're talking about astrology. You're talking about
no. Astrology.
You're stargazing, man.
Astrology is
You're
like
here,
I'm a Leo.
You got to shit.
Hey, Gobi, do you believe in
I'm talking about
astrology?
right here.
You're a Leo, aren't you?
We should be able to go.
We're not talking about
We should be able to leave
All
our.
right, that's enough, Joe.
Man. You can't see a curvature.
All right,
The higher you go, the further you see.
let's
The higher
It's enough.
So
Yeah.
bottom line, Brian got loaded, and the Earth is round. If you're out there, B, we love you, man, but that shit made no sense at all, and you didn't really answer any.
Hey,
Well,
Tom, how fired
Let
up
me
were you,
say
man?
something,
You were
though.
fired up there.
That is by far my favorite argument, debate, anything on this show. Because that is the first time I've ever seen Tom to the point where he was about to say, "Look, motherfucker, it's round." Like a fucking ball.
Yeah,
not
Tom,
like
how
a plate,
fired?
you dumb son of a bitch. I was waiting for it.
Tom, how fired Tom, how fired up were you, man?
No, it was hard to get more angry because I felt myself getting dumber. Like, I would have gotten more mad had it been some sort of like more civilized, not civilized, but it would have taken more brain power to be mad. And I was losing brain power just listening to him talk, trying to like piece together his train of thought of using real science and numbers and just throwing out like 8 meters per squared, just random things.
I think Brian was a little. Hey, Dobes, welcome. Dobie's in the house. I think Brian was a little intoxicated that evening. As I think he was drinking a Red Bull or no, what the fuck was he drinking?
Red Bull. I
The
think
best
Red Bull
part,
vodka.
though, by far, is the fact that he's arguing with a guy who's in a t-shirt and a fucking suit jacket.
That's Brian's style, man.
About whether or not the Earth is round.
He loves it. I mean, if you're honestly fitting the profile of somebody who would be a flat earther, a t-shirt with a suit jacket, drinking a fucking Molson Ice would probably be it. Probably be it. You know what I'm saying? But this one was when this show was when Hernan visited the podcast, and this is just a personal. I don't know if Hernan's watching. I gotta message him and let him know. But if this gets boring, we'll stop it here. But this is when Hernan came out, and we were, for some reason, we just started making fun of his brother because he came on the show. And
Hold on, we didn't do a Don segment. We didn't do a best of Don segment.
No, I was just getting to that there, Pat. Don't worry. Don wasn't here this day either. So during this thing, there's a lot of funny lines about Don and everybody else. I just thought this was a really funny part. We're gonna watch this one for a little bit. This was
a rip on Don while he's not here show.
Oh yeah, this one was fucking great, man. You're gonna like some of these lines here. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna mute my mic and go for it. There you go. That's perfect right there. That's perfect. So yeah, if you're out there in chat land, join us here today. We got Jules in the audience. Later on, as Brendan's coming out. Did I say that already? Yeah. No, not Brendan's here. Who's the other guy? Pat. Pat's coming after
the Monsters game.
He went to the hockey game with. We're betting it's a date.
We have $1 bet.
I got $1 bet with this guy.
I say it's not a date.
Well, I say it counts as a date if he just gets out the house. It might be a gay date. This is voicemail, America's premier gay dating service. You think that's what he did? You went to voicemail.com?
Yeah, bro.
Or is it what's the game? Grindr. I thought it was Grindr.
Oh, is it Grindr?
It's Grindr, but there's no E because all they're getting in the D. Some shit like that. I don't know. Gay dudes like dick, man. What can I say, bro? All right, so today we're gonna get into some sports talk because there's AV Cortez. Who's there? Oh, it's Alex. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Alex.
What's up, buddy? Alex Cortez, man. He's a good dude.
He's my younger brother.
He's a
very successful lawyer.
I mean, he's so successful. He went to Ohio State Law.
Went to St. Ignatius.
You got to get like $1.65 from the LSAT to get the fucking O law. Man, that's ridiculously high.
Like I said, she wants another lawyer too.
No, for sure. If you're out there rolling, man, fucking come on out. We always have the block party going here Friday night. There's no organization here because the guy organizes the shit. The fat guy, you know, he's Don, yeah, he's really big.
He's a good guy.
He's a good dude, man. He's probably eating at a buffet or some shit.
Eat more
That's
tacos.
food, man. I'm telling you.
Eat some more tacos.
Dude,
Oh yeah, but you got to talk about Tom and his congestion. You know what's that called? Not congestion.
Sinuses?
No, indigestion. What's on your stomach?
Diarrhea.
No, I don't know if it was diarrhea or not.
You told me it was
Indigestion. Yeah, when you get.
You see those commercials where it's like, if you have indigestion, please call your doctor. Or if he
nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea, yay, Pepto-Bismol. But I think he had no. He went to a taco place. We're not gonna be Don's on there. What's up, buddy? How you doing, Don? Don's at the restaurant. I'm just assuming he's at a restaurant. No, Don's at a restaurant.
You don't know.
It's got to be at a restaurant. All right, come on, man. If you were to bet, say it's not at a restaurant or not at a restaurant, what would you take?
Chinese.
You take the restaurant. Yeah,
I would say he's at home.
He's at a restaurant. You're at a restaurant, Don, aren't you? He says, when are you going to Michigan next? Next week. I'm going to Michigan. Yeah,
I
know. But yeah, Alex went to Ohio State Law. You got to get at least the average is 165 in the LSAT. For those who don't know what the LSAT is, what's that? Yes.
He's gonna walk down.
All right, for sure. Yeah, I'm stop over. The LSAT is the law school admissions test. Now, after you graduate undergrad, you have to take the LSAT in order to get to these schools. All right. Now, the lower end schools are like Cooley, Cleveland College, Marshall Law up there, Marshall College, whatever the fuck it's called. But man, the middle of the pack schools, you got to get the highest score you can get is 180.
Yeah, let's get off.
Alex, he's still there. Right. But you got to get at least 160, and probably 165 with some good extracurriculars and a solid undergrad resume in order to get to fucking Ohio State Law. So I congratulate you. Your brother's legit, man. No, he's a good dude.
Smart dude.
He's a good father too, bro.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
He's a nice dresser. He's always wearing a tie. You ever notice that? Like,
he works at a law firm, fool.
No, but everyone, even if he goes other places, he's wearing a tie.
But he's going to like
he goes to like the Burger King and pick up food for the baby. I'm telling you. I saw him, bro. He was out shaking at the Burger King. He was spotted. A fucking tie, man.
Shaker, fool.
Yeah, huh?
What have you been a shaker?
I thought I just had a job on Shaker.
You did not have a job at Shaker, man.
No, I didn't.
When?
A couple years ago. 1997. It was a while back.
97.
Yeah, I worked at this kid.
Couple years ago.
These two weren't even born in 97.
No, I
man.
wasn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're so young.
Damn, what year were you born?
99.
Wow.
What year were you born?
97.
I was
Wow.
We were at.
But that was an awkward 20-year-old virgin.
Dude, we graduated high school in 95.
95. Man.
Joe was almost.
Man, I'm older than him. I'm older than him by 2 weeks or 2 months. He's not 43 yet. Me, I'm the oldest. Don's only like 40. He's only. I don't think he just turned 40 this year. Tom's
I thought Don was older.
No, Don looks like he's 52 or 3, but he's only 40. I'm just playing, baby. Man, they don't like to.
Hey, did Alex get off?
I don't know, Alex. If you're still out there, buddy, we love you, man. We're just teasing you, buddy. It's cool to get into Ohio State. He went to Boston College, man. You know how much you got to get on the fucking. You can take those tests.
No, I know, dude. He's a smart.
No, the ACT and all that. Did you take the ACT?
Yeah, but
what'd you get in the ACT?
Oh, fuck, man, how long ago was that?
What'd you get? What'd you get on it?
I don't know, but
I scored 36.
I put my name out there, motherfucker.
You got like a fucking 13. Out there, if you're out there, I got a 23.
Not pretty good.
That's not good. Well, it's like 60, 70%.
See, your smart is different.
I got fucking different.
He does. He really does.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
I always call
I never took it.
You never took LCT or LSAT or anything?
What do I call you? The smartest dumb guy? You are, man.
But you can call me tripping on the dick. That's what you usually call me.
Tripping on the dick.
Call me dick tripping is what we do. So walking down the street, tripping on the dick, tripping on the dick. So you didn't take the fucking ACT?
No, I never even graduated.
You graduated yet?
No.
You still got time. Well, you're just now 20, right?
Yeah, I just
All right,
turned 20. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that was just a funny clip. I have some funny lines in there about Don. I like that line about Don in the restaurant. It was really good. Like if you were to bet if Don was at a restaurant or not at a restaurant, what would you take? And then everybody took Don was at the restaurant. You weren't there that day, Don.
Which was bullshit. I wasn't at no restaurant.
What were you doing?
Let's see, January 24th. What were you doing?
What were you doing?
I don't even fucking remember.
Don't make me look back.
I think it was during your.
I probably had a comedy show.
January 24th. I don't know. You might have been.
No, you couldn't. No, you decided not to.
What was the date?
Last second.
That show, Pat, ended up coming out later on. But
yeah,
you
came
were
from a hockey game.
That's right. Yeah, were you on a date then?
No.
No.
No, you lost. You lost the bet. Hernan won the bet.
Well, Hernan, if
date.
you're listening, buddy, you still owe me $110 and then $50 for that hat, and you owe me some more money. So, what's up with some money, bro? If you're out there, where's my money?
He ain't listening. He ain't listening.
Hey, fuck
he ain't
no.
listening.
None of our friends are, except our cool friends are listening. You know, everybody who's listening now, I love you guys, but the other people, yeah, they're just not cool, man. Fuck them.
Thanks for coming and watching the show where we watch our own show and tune our own horns.
Right, we get to watch. The beauty of our own show is that we can fucking watch ourselves watching our own show. So in like 2 years, we could watch ourselves. We could watch this show of us watching the show. It's like a fucking show loop, and we do that every year for the anniversary show.
Just keep watching our reaction. Reaction.
Right, we got to react to how we were reacting the year before. But what direction out there, even out there in TV land? Let's take some Q&A here. If you're out there, you want to join us for a little bit, let me know, and I'll give you the link. You can come on camera. But what was your favorite moments of the show in the past year? What would you like to see directions? Maybe us take some more stunts. Let us know here. you guys on the cast, what do you think? What do you think, Pat? Let's start with you. What do you think we should do more of? Less? What do you think?
I want to do more stunts.
More stunts?
That's all. Yes.
You want to do more painful stunts and do more like silly stunts?
Whatever it takes.
You want to get
more viewers
by a midget, by like Indian midget?
I'll do whatever it takes. That make me cool. I'll wrestle a midget.
Well, not wrestle a midget.
Make it happen.
You gotta get kicked in the balls by a midget.
No, that's been done by Jackass. We gotta do something original.
Well, I mean, dude, Family Guy did the Jackass 2. You remember Jackass 2 was when they did the fart mask. Remember Family Guy made fun of it. You know what I mean? We could do something like that. We could get kicked in the balls by a midget. More. Okay, Murph wants more guests. I'm definitely leaning that way. We're gonna rely on more guests and
do
a lot of cross promotion with comedy and stuff like that. Once the 20, I'm shooting for like the 5th of June because I'm assuming by then most of the stay-at-home crap's gonna be lifted, and we'll hopefully debut the studio that weekend or that week, that beginning of June. So we'll have another couple shows of quarantine action like this, and then Tom might still be joining us remotely, but we'll come. Dino Don's big ass will be there, and Pat will be there, and we'll have some fun in the garage. Bring the block party feel back to it for a little bit. We did good. I think this StreamYard and doing good in the quarantine. For all things considered, we fucking we're gonna look back 10 years from now, like, oh, I remember those quarantine shows. That was fun, man. So, oh yeah. But what kind of guests? Yeah. Don, what do you think? What do you think you would like to see more of on the show, bud?
I want to see Don wrestle an alligator.
Still want to wrestle a baby gator?
Hey, you have a clip of Don?
A real gator, a full-size gator to the death. We've already discussed this. I'm not going to go baby gator. That's pussy shit.
Hey, I want to get tatted. I want to get tatted on the air. I want to get tatted.
All right. So how about for the first show back in the garage, you get tatted live on the air?
All right.
And we'll have dancers.
Remind me to bring the shit. I'm serious. Yeah. We'll do it. First show back in the studio.
RJ wants more food. It says hot sauce was good. Should have been wings though. Oh, we did wings a little bit on the one thing. RJ writes more food reviews.
We did wings for like the first 6 weeks.
Yeah, we did 12 wings a week or 12 weeks a week. So
we should bring that back.
Yeah, well, those were.
Let's ask the viewers.
When we did the wings.
The viewers are giving comments as we go. I've been reading them, but we're definitely going to get more guests.
That's matters.
There's gonna be some road trips coming up. Where I don't know. I'm assuming maybe Detroit, Cedar Point. But when stuff doesn't open, it's really kind of hard to figure out where you can do. So,
is your Vegas trip canceled?
The Vegas trip for June is canceled for sure because they canceled my flight from Frontier Airlines. But I'm still wanting to do Vegas, and we should have
Tennessee.
What's that?
Nashville.
No, Nashville's in December. It's a Browns game, so we're gonna go there. That'll be on the
one thing that RJ said that I was thinking of is more comedian guests, especially some more of like the local comedian guests, like guys you share the stage with, like RJ, but also like some of the other ones that you were on the not tours, but when you guys do these competitions with, are there any other comedians that you guys are friends with? Like, come on.
Oh,
we had credit. We had 5 minutes already.
For us.
That could be easily done.
I want to hear.
Oh, that's going to be that's actually part of the new studio. We're going to have a little stage set up in the local comic spotlight. If whoever wants to come out, maybe something like that. I'd prefer to have the comic talent, people, local comedians come out and join us in the garage, as opposed to doing it remotely. But we'll see what obviously with bigger guests, out of town guests and shit like that, you can't really have them come over if it's 9:30 at night. They're in California, shit like that.
But if a local comedian wants to do like 5 minutes, we could give them 5 minutes on the show.
Yeah,
with the stage being like it is,
or even like doing like the first.
We could feature a comedian if they want to be featured on it. That makes sense.
Yeah, like the first.
I like Brian. Brian, we got if we have 2 comedians, we could have like a tournament. What do you think about that? Like a best of, like get round of 8 or round of 16 local talents and have them, do their little best 5 minutes and give, a gift card to fucking the winner or something like that.
We get Mayo involved, yeah.
Yeah, Mayo was going to join us tonight. Lito's dancers. So yeah, I mean the garage that might make the garage smell better. I don't know. Lito's dancers, but But yeah, but definitely getting more on that. I mean, I've reached out to some obscure people. I mean, what kind of guests would you guys like to see on the show besides comics? I mean, did you guys like William Hung? You like the entertainment more sports guests? I mean, I could reach out to a lot of people here. What do you think?
Yeah, I think William Hung was the right way to cap the whole first year. You get what I'm saying? Second interview, but the first major interview, being the dude who was referenced multiple times on the show, it fit.
It was actually perfect that he.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That he randomly.
Awesome.
I mean, he just fucking. I saw when I was doing the prep before I reached out. I saw, it says, and apparently William Hung does anything because he sung the song. It was some obscure minor league team that paid him, whatever, to come out and do the national anthem. And once I heard that, I was like, shit, why not try it? And sure enough, fucking just cold messaging him. And he literally, if he does this show, he literally will do anything. And shouts out to William Hung. He's probably obviously not listening. He probably never listened beyond that second, but
probably
he did
never listen again. But
right.
I'll never listen again.
But he is on the intro, and if you do want a cameo, he does cameos. www.cameo.com/William Hung. It's like $30. That'd be pretty funny if you want to do something like that. But I was addicted to the cameos. I was going on there, and I really wanted to do Gary Busey, man. But $350 is a little much.
Oh, Gary Busey, that'd be awesome. That's too much, yeah.
Oh, some local heat from this week, though.
What's that?
So, Chad Zumach saw that Bill Squire had one of them cameo things, and he was charging people like $25 for a cameo. So Chad Zumach was busting his balls on Facebook about it.
Oh, no shit.
Saying, he thinks he's a hot shot now, charging people $25.
Busting whose balls?
Bill Squire.
Bill Squires.
Oh, Bill Squire. Wow.
Now
Squire's doing cameos?
Yeah, he's doing it for $10 now.
Yeah.
I want to look this shit up. Hold on.
He's doing for $10.
There's a place on cameo.com where you can go and apply to be talent. Let's see here.
I just Googled Bill Squire cameo and it came up.
Let's see here. We gotta check it out. I don't know if we're allowed to do this, but whatever.
But the one thing I wanted was the comedians just doing like 5-minute sets, like your best 5 minutes, just practicing whatever. And then we gotta do more hot stuff.
More hot wings and hot sausages.
Hot wings, hot stuff.
Well, yeah, book now for $10. Bill Squires goes to iHeartRadio's Ellen Cox show. He has no. Oh, he got one down here. Wow, so he made $10 on the show. One review. Oh, good for him. But so Zumach was making fun of him, huh? Nice. All right, use Patreon to pay for the Gary Busey cameo. I still haven't even used my. I think the Patreon's still out there. I think. Yeah,
it's still there.
Yeah, no, like I haven't even touched that $5. We haven't even split it up 4 ways like we were going to. But
a fucking $1.25 each.
Alan Cox has been doing. Oh, Alan Cox is on cameo. Let's see, Alan Cox. I gotta see this shit. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good show we've had. Good year, good run. I mean, I liked it. I thought we started off a little. Alan Cox is $30. It says on cameo. He's had 2 reviews.
Hey,
so
before we sign off, I want to show something.
All right, for sure. What's up?
All right, so a very special listener made this. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Can you see what it says?
Yep, I heart the STDs with the Irish flag on it. Nice.
Yeah.
Shouts to the viewer. I liked it. If you're out there, and I've seen there's glasses out there, people made stuff like that. If you got your item of the week, you want to take a picture and send it to me, tag a page in it, I'll definitely feature on the show here. I am a shill for whatever. We'll show whatever we want, man. It's a cool thing, but
I saw a wine glass that said "I love STDs" or some shit like that on it.
STD groupie, I think it says something like that. There's a couple people out there who they really like the show, man. They really like the direction we're going. But yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can do in a house and with the quarantine environment. So we're doing our best, and sometimes it does get when you're sitting here, you can only come up with so many topics. Hey, let's smoke as much weed as we want, or hey, let's get as drunk as we want, or hey, after a while, it's like you're in prison. There's only so many times you can write your name on the wall, and you're in prison. Oh, I wrote my name on the wall. Let me look at myself, write my name on the wall. And then really draw a picture of me, write my name on the wall. It's like after a while, it's like fucking, it's still prison, So, but I think it's about all we really got for this week. Let me pull up the credits here. I got a credit list.
You didn't do a down segment.
Well, we didn't really. I don't know. We didn't really have any Don segments to go here.
Yeah, Don doesn't contribute much, so you know.
Right. Don just takes off.
Really?
Greatly.
Fucking does.
Well, I saw my name. What was that? Go back. What was my name on there for?
What's your name on for what?
That's what
I don't
Joe's
know.
trying to get to.
He's trying to get to the credits.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the
What was
credits.
the red? Oh, just credits. Maybe that's where I saw my name.
Yeah, I got credits. Hold on. Where did I put them? Where the hell did I put the credits? Here we go. Let me get rid of all this bullshit by Cameo. Oh, here we go. This is the credits for the show. I'd like to thank all the studio audience for listening today. Like to thank on tape delay. Like to thank Hernan and Brendan and Brian for participating in the past shows. You know, obviously, your executive producer is Joe Varell. Your Foley artist is Pat Bolger. Your finance director is Mr. Thomas Curbs. Your catering liaison is Donald Shear. Your second assistant director, not on the show today, is Mr. Dennis Watson. Makeup and lighting are doing when we're back in the studio is done by Julia Reinkars, featuring Anthony Mayo, who comes in every 10-15 minutes. The introduction music is done by Joey Edible. Special thanks to our special guests, Hernan, Brendan, and everybody else who came on the show in the past. That's all I got, guys. Anybody else? Anybody do anything this week besides sitting at the house, fucking twiddling your damn thumbs? Ready
That's
to
about
die?
it.
Lockdown.
Working, you
That's
know.
what we're doing.
Lock fucking down.
We're gonna watch
Working
the
on the
first
front,
test subjects
working
go
on-
out in the public and get sick.
Right. And let me give one final message out there for those of you fucking mask shamers, okay? Some of us don't like fucking masks, okay? I get PTSD.
You know
from
what?
masks.
Fuck you, man. I don't want to hear that, man. I gotta wear a mask, man. Don't just carry on.
I
man.
don't want to wear a mask.
I don't want
If
to
you
hear
wanna make
that.
it the law, if you
I
want
don't
to
want
make
to
it the
hear
fucking
that.
law,
I don't want to hear
if you
that.
want to make it the law, I'll
Look
wear
on
the
the
mask.
front page of the Plain Dealer saying how important masks are. Read the front page of the Plain Dealer.
The Plain Dealer
1987.
closed down.
Yeah, the plain dealer's done, man.
Yeah, there's no more Plain
Well,
Dealer.
how come they're still making them?
Yeah, their stories were
I
so
just saw-
important it bankrupted the fucking newspaper. Bravo. Don't wear a mask unless you're a sissy. End of story.
You know
And
what?
by the
You
way,
know what?
fuck
No,
your
wait,
6
that's
feet.
another debate. No, you guys are stupid, man.
I'm
You gotta wear a mask.
I'm not saying don't
You guys
wear a
are
mask.
idiots.
If you want to
You guys
wear a
are
mask,
idiots.
wear a mask, but just don't make fun of us who don't want to wear a mask. Okay.
I'm saying wear a mask.
Don't make fun of us who have to wear masks. Who
I
want to wear
wasn't.
masks.
I didn't. That was the bottom box below here. That wasn't me. This guy right here. That wasn't me.
I'm a pro masker, okay? I was against it, but now I have to wear a mask. And
So everybody,
even if
If I
didn't
had
have
a
to wear
face
a
like
mask,
yours, I'd be a pro masker
even
too.
if I had
But I
to-
got this one, and I'm not.
Ooh. Even if I didn't have to wear
Where's
a
the rim
mask, I'd
shot,
wear
Jeff?
a mask. Okay, that's what it takes.
RJ wants to chime in. Now, RJ said, I know that he said that Costco was one of the, I think it was Costco and Menards were the only masked places that make you mask. And RJ, thanks for the Patreon, Betty. We appreciate the love, man. Thanks for that Lysol too. You gave me a can of Lysol, man. So when we get back in the studio,
And if your store tries to make me wear a mask, fuck you. You ain't getting my business either.
Good. We don't want your.
Well, no,
business.
I'm not
Get
going
outta
to say
here
that. I'm
with
not
your
going to say
contagious
that.
ass.
If a store wants me to wear a mask, I will wear a mask. I don't have a problem with that. But I mean, if I don't have to, I'm not going to because I don't like them. I mean, bottom
And
line.
Plain Dealer, and they're still making Plain Dealers. And the front page it says it's important to wear a mask.
Well, they got
How effective
regular-
masks are. So I'm just saying. It's on the front
I
page.
ain't
of
wore a
Plain Dealer.
mask since this shit started, and I ain't dead yet. So fuck
Well,
your
why
mask.
did you bring? You brought a mask to the podcast.
You were actually the first one I saw to wear a mask. believe
And
it.
I
Wore a
never put it
mask.
on actually either. I don't
Yeah,
think.
but why did you bring it? Why did you bring
didn't.
it?
You didn't
Why'd
actually.
you bring
Because I
it?
was gonna make fun of it. That was the whole point behind it.
Whatever.
And he could have sold that mask for
And then,
$10.
as usual, you assholes talked over me, and Joe started rambling about some nonsense. And next thing I know, the shirt's misspelled, and everything went off fucking rails.
And then the ratings went through the fucking roof. Oh yeah.
All I'm saying, I was against masks, but then now I see its significance. I'll wear a mask. if
RJ
that's
says
what it
some
takes.
women should have to wear masks. Well, I mean, some guys should have to wear masks too. Let's not be sexist here. I mean, there's a lot more ugly guys out there than there are ugly women. That's for sure.
Like
you know what I'm talking about.
Like us four.
Right, all us on the podcast. Meyer, I don't know. I don't even know where the fucking Meyer is at. Maybe like East Lake or West Lake or some bullshit.
Avon Lake.
Avon Lake's too fucking far, and we know that, man. We know that. But so I'd like to thank everybody for coming out, man. Like and subscribe as always. Please subscribe. Listen, if you're out there, I haven't had a new subscriber. We haven't had a new subscriber to the show in a while, maybe like 2 or 3 in the past month and a half. So tell your friends if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe yourself. Maybe I'll come up with a contest in the future, but the more subscribers we get, the better it helps the channel. The more stuff we got, and more cool fucking sparkly shit we can get. So do that, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. And as Pat says, do it, man. Say the line, buddy. Get infected.
Why not get infected?
All right, guys. We'll see you. Have a good one.